Cameo. In today's video, I am doing everything you need to know about braces. So this includes like getting them on, the process, getting them off, tips and tricks. I just got my braces off about a week ago, so I wanted to make a video when getting my braces on and off was fresh in my mind, so then I can help others kind of like relax, because I know when I got mine on, I was super nervous and I was looking stuff up and I kind of psyched myself out. So that's what I'm covering in this video, so if you want to learn about that, just continue watching. So I had my braces on for a year and a half, and I've heard people having them on for like 5 years. So it kind of depends on like your jaw, your teeth, kind of depends on your orthodontist as well. Honestly, getting your braces on doesn't hurt. The only thing that kind of is painful is when you get like the little guard on the outside to like keep your cheeks from like interfering. That part kind of hurts, so if there's anything that I recommend of getting your braces on, it's to make sure you bring chapstick or put some on before you get them on, because your lips are getting stretched out super far and they get super dry. When I got my braces on, I forgot to put on chapstick before, but thankfully my orthodontist put some Vaseline on my lips, so it wasn't too painful. Like I said, the process doesn't hurt getting them on, but the first week of getting your braces on, I'm sorry to say, it's so painful. I would say my worst experience of getting my braces on was definitely the first week. It just hurts to like eat and like move around. Like I remember I was juggling my soccer ball and it hit me in the face like the second day I got them on. Killed. My orthodontist did tell me not to eat caramel or chew ice or eat any hard candy or anything like that. I unfortunately didn't listen, but I ended up totally fine. What I did, I was just really careful when I ate like caramel and all that stuff, and I was totally fine. I never really broke a bracket off. I kind of chipped like the metal pieces off sometimes, but not a big deal at all. The only time it was really ever painful with my braces is it was sometimes when I would get them tightened. Or maybe sometimes it would be only like one section of my mouth that they were like kind of adjusting. In that case, your mouth might be a little bit sore, but other than that, it doesn't hurt at all. The first day I got my braces, I also got bands. And if it's anything that you get from this video, it's to wear your bands. If I didn't wear my bands, I probably would still have my braces on. I've heard of people not wearing their bands and having to have them like a whole extra year because they didn't wear them. So I just decided, and I made this decision when I first got them on, is I was going to wear my bands, I was going to do my time with my braces. I'm not going to do any more than I have to, basically. Getting your braces off. So basically, I didn't have the best experience, but also I didn't really like floss a lot, so my gums were bleeding a lot. I would say about a month before they tell you you're going to get your braces off, I would floss regularly. This way it makes it easier for your orthodontist to take your braces off, and also your gums don't bleed, and it's better hygiene anyways. I remember when I was getting mine off, I didn't really floss that well, and so my gums were bleeding a lot, and it was just like a big hassle for like the orthodontist. And yeah, so I didn't have the best experience getting my braces off, but you can totally prevent that. Just make sure you floss regularly, you brush your teeth really well. One thing my orthodontist recommended when I was brushing with my teeth is to get on the top and the bottom, and I'm sure that your orthodontist will kind of teach you which ways to like properly care for them, but that's the way that I learned, and it helped a lot. Yeah, so getting your braces off doesn't really necessarily hurt. The only parts that kind of hurt is when you have your brackets and they kind of like pinch them off, it feels like, but it doesn't like touch your gums or anything, it's just your teeth. It literally kind of feels like they're like pulling your brackets off, and you kind of wonder like how they stayed on when they pulled them off so easily. So that part doesn't really hurt. I'm sure it kind of depends on who's taking your braces off, kind of stuff like that, or like how sensitive your mouth is or how much pain you can handle, but it doesn't really hurt. It's kind of more just like scary. So my tips with braces are, basically if you get anything out of this video, like I said, it's just to wear your bands when they tell you to, so that way you can stop wearing them early, you can even possibly get your braces off earlier. I would also recommend flossing regularly. That helps a lot, especially it'll help out your orthodontist and your hygiene. Also, this may kind of sound like super dumb, but make sure to go to your orthodontist regularly, like when they assign you for your appointments. My uncle, he had his braces on for like a whole other like year because he didn't go to his appointments regularly, and he could have got them off like way earlier. Like he had to have them on for 5 years, and he was probably like only assigned like 2 years. Yeah, so like I said, if it's anything that you get from this video, it's to wear your bands and do everything that the orthodontist tells you, and you're probably getting them off earlier or when you're assigned rather than getting them off later. So that was my video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!